Okay, what's up YouTube? This is Buff Guy coming to you here with the midway review on the Razer Onza. Promised I would do some testing on it just to see what I thought of it. And the Onza I bought on 10/25, and it was really hard to use at first because you hadn't developed the muscle memory for the new controls. And I was pushing the wrong buttons over and over and over again, and I almost quit using it. But then I decided to make a plan and dedicate myself to learn how to use it. And so I did Gears of War 2 campaign, Gears of War 3 campaign, ROM Shadow, and the deleted scenes. I also did the Judgment campaign. Then I did 500 Waves of Horde along with 100 bot matches, every map twice. That really made the difference. It made it easier for me to use it. It allowed the muscle memory to kick in. I put in about 92 hours of play with the Onza over the course of about a month. I still make some mistakes with it, but so far it's been worth the journey. Now I play on alternate. Settings are 30, 20, 20, and the sticks, which here you can adjust, they're on setting 1, so it makes it a little hard to control from time to time, but I'm starting to get used to it and like it. I set the multifunction buttons, or MFBs, the right one, which is this one, the left one, which is this one, is X, and this one is A. And I don't use profile 2, which is for the back, because the things keep falling off. As you can see, I'm going to have to put some tape on the back of these. It keeps falling off, and it's one of the things that's kind of annoying. That's one of the cons. So another con is I think that playing on alternate makes the learning curve a little steep. I know some of you guys that play alternate have tried this and gave up because it's just hard to use, but you didn't give it enough time. Now alternate, you have to learn that the X and the A button do the work, and not like on default where just the A button does all the work. And you're gonna make some mistakes, and that's why you have to use the campaigns and bot matches so you can get used to it. And again, the muscle memory. Now it'll take about 100 hours, well at least for me it took 100 hours for me to get it to where I feel comfortable enough to go live. And then after that you'll see the full benefits of the Onza. Practice and patience are the key. The left button sticks from time to time. There are some times where I'll hold it and nothing will happen. There are other times when I'll hold it and the character will just jump for no reason. So what I do is I hold it and I always have the left analog going forward. Makes it quite a bit easier to keep everything going. And then the up A move is not as fluid as it was on the Microsoft controller. Due to the fact that I don't use my middle finger to fire. I fire like this. So when you're trying to do the up A, you got to get a motion like that, sort of. Otherwise, it will not work. So you may want to use your middle finger to make it easier. That might lessen the learning curve. Wall bouncing is easier and harder. The button combos are different. You used to be able to run, hit a wall, and 2 or 3 times and then run. Now you can, but you really can't. You have to get used to it. It's a little different, and you'll see when you use it. The Onza makes movement faster, so you'll miss shots from time to time for a little while. The rifle play suffers, at least on the settings that I have, because of the quick movement. It's kind of hard to keep the rifle steady. I may adjust my settings sooner or later. I highly doubt it because I really like where I'm at. You also find that the larger characters are a little harder to maneuver around the maps with. I'm not sure if it's a me problem or not, but when I use Jason, Anya, Mira, and the Savage Kansas Limited Edition, I find that I move better. Now the pros are roadie strafing is a lot easier. I know how people who use the claw feel when playing, and when they're moving around the maps, it's just so much easier to change directions and move. Rounding the corners is easier as well. On alternate, it was when you hit a corner to turn, it was X to run, A to slide into cover, then A to leave cover, then X to run again. Now with this, you just hold X, hit A to hit cover, and then just tap A and hold on to X, and you'll turn that corner every time without slowing down. Next, angular bouncing, which I still don't think angular is a word, but a lot of people use it, so I'm going to roll with it. It's nice. You can do different moves that you may or may not have thought you could do before with this. and you can hit the walls up quite a bit faster with this. You can hit 4 walls in under a second if you use this correctly. And since it's wired, the input lag is non-existent. So in conclusion, it's very sturdy, very well built, much better than the predecessor. The new triggers are fantastic, easier to use, and more ergonomic, a lot easier to use. So this is a midway review, and I'm really liking the controller so far. I'm aware of the pros and cons. You know, there's quite a few pros, quite a few cons. But the point is that the controller has a lot of potential when mastered. It's got unlimited potential, and as long as your thumbs are on the both analog sticks, it makes it so the game is much easier to play. So after another about 100 hours of live multiplayer gameplay, I'll give a final review and opinion. Right now I give it a B+. So if you have one, give it time, and you'll learn how to use it, but it will take time. Practice and have a plan, and you'll get better with the Onza. Thank you, and I'll see you online. Peace.